Hi there, students. To knock people's heads together or to bang people's heads together. This is to make two or more people behave in a sensible way, to stop arguing, to get them to forcefully stop them arguing. I've tried this with my kids. It's probably not a very good thing to do. You've got two kids arguing, and then you just take their heads and you knock them together. Oh, that hurts. And like that, they stop arguing. Yeah, it's better to stop arguing than have your head knocked against someone else. But we use this metaphorically, is to force two or more people to act in a way that is more appropriate. The team is always procrastinating, and I'm going to need to knock some heads together and make them get on with it. Or perhaps if there's an argument or even a war between two small countries, maybe a big country can knock their heads together. She would go into the negotiations and knock everyone's heads together until there was a deal. If you two do something this stupid again, I'm going to knock your heads together. So it's to force people to act reasonably, to act rationally. If there is no improvement in your relationship, I'm going to knock your heads together. Okay, so it's talking about forcing people to stop arguing, forcing people to behave in a reasonable way. So you've got two people who are arguing. If you knock their heads together, you're bigger and stronger than they are. And you imply that you're going to use strong methods to discipline them, to make them do what is reasonable and stop being ridiculous. So, okay, knock heads together. It's an informal phrase. It implies taking action that's going to resolve a conflict. It refers to when somebody intervenes to make two parties come to an agreement. So, if you knock heads together, you've got to be in a position where you're much stronger than the other countries. If you two don't stop yelling at each other, I'm going to knock your heads together. If it needs someone to knock their heads together, I'm going to make them reach a consensus. Okay, so if you knock people's heads together, this is about conflict resolution, about stop fighting about something stupid and come to a reasonable agreement. This is trying to control two people who are refusing to cooperate. Notice, to bang heads together, to knock heads together. Okay, this is used to say that two people should be forced to stop arguing and start to behave sensibly. He caught hold of the two nearest him and knocked their heads together. Okay, so making people behave in a reasonable way, using angry, forceful methods to control or punish people. I'm going in there and I'm going to bang their heads together if they don't start behaving immediately. I think very often this is with a parent making kids act reasonably, because very often kids act or argue unreasonably. They argue because she's my sister, because she's my brother, he's my brother. So if he's unable to knock everybody's heads together, then questions are going to be raised about his own ability to continue in control of this this situation, to force people to reach an agreement, to make people stop arguing, to I'm going to knock some heads together and things are going to work out. None of them can agree, and it needs somebody to knock their heads together, and then they will finally come to an agreement. This is informal. I think this is something I would probably say. Give it a 4 informality. Use informally. Maybe in a semi-formal conversation as well, but I'd probably stop there. So to knock two people's heads together, to bang heads together. Bye for now.